Which isle should I go in?
Okay, it's up to you, Samantha.
Which one did we start on? This one?
Yeah.
And this is the one with the dwarves, right?
Yeah. Now remember when we went to the Isle of the Beast? It had that boiling hot water.
Iceberg puddle.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Remember that now. Use the iceberg puddle. Yeah, I remember that now. And which way was the puddle? Which way was the puddle?
What's that thing up there, though?
This?
Yeah,
Alexander can't reach the little creature on the tree branch. It will have to come down on its own. There's an odd little creature dangling from that tree branch.
Hello, friend. Aren't you an odd-looking little fellow?
I'm not odd-looking, you are.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you could speak.
Speak not. Funny is, speech I am and nothing but.
His name is Rumpelstiltskin.
keep talking to him. See if he clues as to what he is.
You speak strangely, friend.
Strange, my speech is not. Eloquence I
Yoda.
speak with.
But who are you?
He does
And
look like Yoda.
why are you here?
Away I fly my home from. Lost I am before. That's my name too? Can you guess not? It's what I do this branch with, and the way I speak of.
It's what he does that branch with and the way he speaks of it.
Hang Yoda.
Dangling. Keep talking to him.
If you're lost, perhaps I can take you home.
Take me home too? Think not I do. No, you I do not.
Dangling.
Do you have anything that he might like?
Rotten tomato?
Try to give it to him.
Is he a turtle? Turtles like tomatoes.
Wait, maybe
It's a dangling participle.
hair.
Participle.
It's a figure of speech.
Oh, that's his name?
Sounds like something that the bookworm would want.
Where?
Hang around.
Do you think he'll want an incomplete sentence?
But won't the... I'll just save just in case. Okay?
Okay.
Rumbles.
Dangling participle.
Weird Yoda dude.
Weird Yoda dude. Dangly. Wee dangly thing. With.
Oh, that I meant to say
That's right,
weird.
just delete it. It's not a big deal.
Wee dangling. Itty bitty wee dangling thing. Small dangling thing. What is it? So
It's a real thing, Gwen.
wee dangling.
No laughing
thing
about it.
with speech problem.
Okay.
Alexander holds the sentence out to the creature.
This sentence seems in need of an ending. Perhaps you could finish it?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Know what I do? Where are you going to? Like you I do.
Where are
Go
you going
I with
to?
you.
That's the complete sentence.
Well, that was certainly interesting. It looks like Alexander now has a passenger.
It looks like he was doing a dance.
I thought he was getting choked. Okay. So now there's a thing on our back.
Dancing.
Now
I
you have
thought
a
he grabbed him
dangling
and danced
participle.
with him. Then put him in his...
Oh,
I
wait.
like that word. Participle. I thought he grabbed him and shoved him in his bag and started...
Wait, so now is he in our bag?
the word participle. Participle?
Yep. Now Rotten Tomato has someone to talk to.
Ooh.
I like Whopper.
Doesn't the bookworm like strange things?
Yeah. That seems like something that he would want.
All right. Well, let's finish the pond thing first. Or Where's the... Which way is it?
It's over there.
This way?
I think it evaporated. You're gonna have to get another iceberg.
Are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
You're kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
Okay.
Alright.
Did you figure it out yet, Jake?
And while you're there,
Get to
give
the
the
water.
Magic
dangling
map.
participles
Yeah, but
Alexander remembers what the pawn shop
my
owner
God, but
said
I'm
about
near
only
water.
being able to use the map out in the open and within sight of the sea.
Oh,
He correctly guesses that the map will...
Alright. Fine, be stubborn. Is this an ocean?
Yep.
Nothing, something.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
See a dangling part. Notice the way he speaks. He spoke like, "Take me home to." Like he puts the two at the end because it's dangling at the end of the sentence. It's a dangling participle.
It's Isles of Wonder, right?
Yeah.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
It's this way?
Yeah, bring that back first, and then get the iceberg lettuce last.
How did
then
I
get
not-
the-
Bring what back?
Bring the dangling participle
Oh.
to him first.
That makes so much sense now. I think I figured it out.
Okay, good. Read the whole thing before you do it. This way.
Are you there, most venerable?
Do you have
It's
a fleeting moment?
Skip it all. It's funny what
Oh.
he says. He says different things each time.
nothing bad.
I found this little fellow lost on another island.
Coming home I am too.
There you are, you naughty boy. I told you not to leave the island.
Glad I am seeing you too.
A most solemn celebration.
So, you found my dangling participle. I suppose I'll have to give you something. Oh, let's see now. Was it a rare book you wanted?
Yes, sir.
Well, then none of these will do. They've been sitting in the sun far too long and must be well cooked by now.
Well cooked.
This one is far more rare. A delicious little tidbit.
No, I know what it is.
Thanks.
So let's read the book. Let's read the book that you get, because I think there's a clue.
Oh, no, it's not that one.
Why would Alexander want to use that on the rare book?
Look at it first. See, it has R for rare.
Alexander is carrying a rare book from the bookworm. The words in the
Lover!
binding are very faint. The something riddle book.
So it's a riddle book. So let's open it and let's read it.
How do you open it?
Use the hand on
This hand?
it. Yeah.
Alexander opens the rare book and looks inside.
Oh my god.
The book contains riddles and has a page missing. Alexander glances at a few of the conundrums, but finds himself more curious about the one that is missing. What was the riddle, he wonders? More importantly, what was the answer?
So that page that we found, that little piece of paper, the answer to the riddle was love. But we don't know what the riddle is. So if we ever get a riddle and we don't know the answer,
Well, it was spelled in
probably the answer will be love.
Alright.
But
No, but I already put that into the clip.
but that's probably not the riddle. But there might be another riddle at some point later. And the answer will be love.
Well, I found one. I'm not sure whether that's
Time to get the iceberg, right?
Yeah.
James, do you have another band-aid? I need another band-aid.
Dangling participle.
Dangling participle.
Do you go the, yeah.
Dangling participle. Dangling participle.
Alexander picks a head of iceberg lettuce.
Okay, now hurry back to the Isle of
Ye
Peace
gads! Is that cold?
before it melts.
I did it when
Do you want a smaller one?
Right.
Or
We need to go
do you need a
fast.
big one?
Yeah.
All right. Ask. I don't know where those are, so go downstairs.
Oh,
No,
God.
actually, I'll use those. I have an idea.
All right.
Dangling participle.
I need to hurry up.
Dangling participle.
Oh God.
Dangling
All right. All right.
That would serve no purpose. Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Come on, hurry up, Alexander. Isle of the Beast.
Alexander feels a strange pulling
All
sensation.
right, I don't. Oh no, the deer is gone.
Okay.
Oh, but there's a rabbit bunny.
Hoping to cool down the boiling pond, Alexander throws in a head of iceberg lettuce. The pond's water slowly stops boiling, cooled by the ice.
Just
It
in-
still looks hot, but bearable.
All right. Save.
Save as cool pond.
This answer to.
Save as
I
pond.
thought so.
Wait, what happened?
I thought so.
Pond.
Oh.
What was the answer to it?
You guys will see.
Alexander decides to brave the steaming pond.
Ouch! Ow! Oh, 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 ouch!
The pond is no longer boiling, but it's hardly bathwater. Alexander takes the old hunter's lamp from the tree.
Old lamps for new.
Nice job, Owen. I think, but hate to break it to you, I think we figured that out once we saw the lamp. But we'll pretend that you figured it out, okay? Okay. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm
Do you
not
want to
trying
give Owen a
do-
chance now?
Yeah.
Owen, you play.
Ready, Owen? Yeah.
Bring it to the old man. With the old lamp.
Well, do you want to explore up there? See what's deeper in there?
Old lamps for
Here, let me bring your mouse a little closer.
for you.
Can I first do the old lamps for the thing?
Well, we're already here. You don't want to go up there? All right. If you want, you can.
No, Owen. Let's go back up. Let's go up.
Owen,
Continue
go up.
this game.
Old lamps for new. Old
That's not
lamps
the map.
for new.
The magic map doesn't
It's
teleport
up to you.
objects.
Owen's playing, so you can. Did you want to play at all?
No, I'm just telling him.
Alexander remembers what the pawn shop owner said about only being able to use the map out in the open and within sight of the sea. He correctly surmises that the map will not work here.
But Owen, just think the pond might be boiling when we get back.
No, I think it's good from now on.
The denseness of the forest. As Alexander continues down the path,
Oh my God,
he
that's
gets the strange feeling that he's being watched.
There's a
Come on over here and see what I'm doing with these flowers. Never mind that stone fella on top of the gate. He won't hurt you any. He's just there to scare you.
Once we got there, I just saw him come out. Going. Why his face sparkle? Oh my God, is that the guy?
I didn't say.
Gotcha this time. Chickens. Oh, eggs.
That move was slightly erroneous.
That's why I said we shouldn't move.
No, but Owen,
Alexander decides to brave the steaming pond.
It was probably better than going back to the island.
Ouch!
And
Ow!
going back.
Ouch!
And we could probably find
The pond is no longer boiling, but it's hardly bathwater.
Need a shield or something.
It's alright, Owen. We saved.
Yeah, all we got was the lamp in that time. And now we know.
Alexander takes the old hunter's lamp from the tree.
Wait, so we can't go there?
You could go up there. There's stuff to do. You could still do stuff up there.
No, because he will kill you when you go.
Only if you go past that point, though.
What point?
That gate. There's stuff you can do before you go past that gate, though.
Alright. Where? Who wants to do that?
I will. Oh, but I'll do the
You do logic, Felix. You're studying on a lot. Keep reading, because there's more puzzles past that point.
Well, yeah, but I'm on to the catacombs now.
Okay.
As Alexander continues down the path, he gets the strange
Do I
feeling
have
that he's
to
being
go in
watched.
there? No.
Don't go past
Come
this.
on over here and see what I'm doing with these flowers. Never mind that stone
trying to
fella
trick
on
you.
top of the gate.
Look
He
at his
won't hurt
eyes.
you any. He's just there to scare you.
That's that guy in the black coat, right?
But look, there's something here that you might need. Look on the ground.
That's Silversuit.
See the wall? Look at the wall here.
Is that, what is that?
Just use the eye. Use the eye.
A gray brick wall runs to the east and west on either side of the path.
Look at the archer.
A stone archer sits atop the lintel of the gate like a silent guardian.
And look
His
at this.
stone bow is tightly drawn and fitted with a single stone arrow. The path through the woods runs through a gated wall here. Two stone statues stand guard on the gate's lintels.
Look at this
To the
thing right
north,
here.
the path continues on through a hedge of roses and a dainty gazebo. A man tends to a small...
Come on through, I say. I can show you a path through the forest.
Are we ever gonna
A
see
brick
him close
lies in
up?
the grass. It must have come from the old brick wall.
James, are we ever gonna see him close up?
Look at that. Pick up that brick. Maybe that'll come in handy.
James.
There's no reason to touch that.
See him close up?
No, the brick, not the grass.
Alexander picks up the brick.
Close up.
Ooh.
Here, use the brick to teleport to the
Look, there's no point in hanging out here all day. I can show you the wondrous castle that lies in the middle of the island. Don't...
Wait, now just come over here.
I don't think there's anything else you could do right now. You can't get past that archer unless you have a shield or something.
Now use the stone as a shield.
What's the brick for then?
Well, something might come in handy later.
Use it as a shield.
Oh, and it's too small.
And
You
could-
aren't gonna listen to
You
me,
might
are
be able
you?
to throw the brick,
Well,
but I don't know
we'll just see about that.
if that works.
That's odd. The gardener just disappeared.
Oh my god! The guy in the pond disappeared, so did he.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Samantha.
Wait,
Yeah,
yeah,
I just
know.
got that. The evil guys disappeared.
No, Owen.
Want me to explain something to you?
Okay, Jake, are you ready for the logic clips?
I believe I am.
Well, Gwen, why don't you play a little longer? We could trade that rare book if you want.
I'm
Unless
gonna,
you wanna do
I'm
the
gonna
logic.
read on the catacombs.
Yeah, keep reading, and then Gwen, we could trade that rare book to the bookshop owner
For what?
for the magic book. Remember, he said he wanted a rare book for it, so he could cast some spells.
Like the shield spell, and then shield off the arch.
The path, like destiny, cannot be altered. Alexander pulls out his magic map.
You have stuff in your hair. I'm gonna get out.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
we might need it. So let's trade in the book.
Well, I remember something.
Alexander can enter the building by using the shop's door. Alexander can enter the building by using the shop's door.
Missing.
He walks fast.
Yeah, I made it fast.
Jolly, how fare you? And what news have you from the castle?
Prince Alex, how I fare is close to boiling. Have you seen the wedding proclamations around the village? I've heard rumors of the wedding, of course, but I didn't want to believe it, and I never thought it would be so soon.
Cosima, married. Oh, it is an unpleasant thing to swallow, friend. If only I knew Cosima wished it. Tell me about the Wazir, Jalo.
The Wazir? Now there's a dangerous subject. His name is Abdul al-Hazred. He came to the kingdom 15 years ago. The king was fascinated by his knowledge and his fine-sounding ideas. It didn't take long for al-Hazred to convince the king to trust him with the minor problems of daily government. You see, Caliph-Im had a wife and a new daughter he wanted to spend time with. Al-Hazred became Wazir.
And now?
Well, he's had his eye on Cosima ever since she was a young girl. And she is the only thing between him and the throne.
Do you think he means to harm her?
Oh, I honestly don't know. I think he'd rather keep her as wife. But whatever his plans for the princess, he will use her to his best advantage. That's his way.
Perhaps he has charmed her. Perhaps she cares for him now.
The Wazir is capable of anything. And Cosima must be vulnerable and lonely right now. Still, she has always instinctively distrusted him. Cosima has a good head on her shoulders. I'd be surprised if she's truly fallen for his words of love. I must return to the castle, Prince Alex, and you to your wanderings. May we both fare well.
Now that guy is serious.
While the bookshop does not seem to invite conversation, Alexander might be better off addressing someone specific.
How fare you, merchant?
I have been reading too much love poetry lately. It is rather depressing to an old bachelor like me.
Give him the rare book. No, that's not that one. It's the other one.
There's no point in using an object on itself.
He doesn't want the blind.
Why would Alexander want to use that on the rare book?
No, we need that, right? Or not anymore.
There's no reason to use that on the books.
No, you gotta use it on the bookshop holder, not the books.
On the what?
Use it on him, not on the books.
We didn't get the whole.
I found this rare book, and I thought of your offer.
Very interesting. Oh, it is a wonderful riddle book. Riddles are much more marketable than spells these days. I guess people believe more in mirth than in magic. Here is the spell book you wanted, and a fair trade it is, I must say. Enjoy it.
I certainly hope so. We shall see how rusty my spell casting truly is.
I guess riddle books sound.
Yeah, but this spell book is useful to us. See what spells are in there.
This is a comfortable mouse.
I get one of these.
Scroll down.
What's a Skype?
Use the hand on it.
The book is used to...
So we got a magic paint spell. Use the eye on it. See what it says.
Alexander carefully reads the instructions for a spell entitled Magic Paint Spell.
So we need 1 cup of swamp ooze.
Oh, we have swamp foods.
We don't have that yet.
No, at the
But
island.
we know where to get it. The Isle of Wonder. 1 river Styx water, that we can't get yet. 1 black horse feather, we have that. Go to the next page. See what else we can get. We got make rain spell. We need a few drops of salt water, not from the sea. Where can we get salt water not from the sea? Tears. The baby's tears. How do we make the babies cry?
Give one of them milk.
Give one of them milk, right?
It's like the French fries.
And then we need 1
Yeah,
vial.
calm down about the French fries.
1
She
vial
got the French
sacred
fries, you
water.
did it. It's okay.
Yeah. 1 vial sacred water, 1 falling water. I don't know where we get those. We gotta mix the salt and sacred waters in a teapot. Where can we get a teapot?
From the lamps.
Well, we have one, right? The magic lamp, right?
No.
Well, we don't know if it's magic, but the lamp that we got,
Yeah, but
that's like a teapot,
What's a
right?
scythe?
A scythe? That's like what the Grim Reaper has.
Well, it's spelled S-C-Y.
That's a scythe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what's on the next page.
Reaper has.
Oh.
You need those things with the huge canes and they like to scrape.
A skull full of embers, a bit of sulfur, and a strand of pure-hearted maiden's hair. We have the hair.
Wait, charming a creature.
Yeah.
what creature would we have to charm?
Alright, so now we know what to keep an eye out for. So we gotta keep an eye out for the skull, some sulfur.
This is the last page.
Wait, what creature would we have to charm?
I don't know. Well, we don't know what we're gonna be using this stuff for.
Do they even have a shield spell or a heal spell?
No, I don't know. Some of this stuff, but we know 3 spells that we can cast, just in case we ever need it.
See, we
Now-
already know this, but there's something. There's a reason.
Do we, wait, hold on, do we have that book?
Oh no, we
Or
already
is it
know it,
his?
so it really doesn't matter.
We have the spell, it's ours for now. So also, remember we also wanted to see if we can make the wallflowers less shy.
Charming spell.
Well, what items did the pawn shop owner have? Do you think maybe we could trade the nightingale for something that can make them less shy? Take a look at what the pawn shop had.
I need to go through the bathroom.
Alright.
Oh
So
man,
now, actually, why don't we give Jake a shot? Jake has
Alright,
a-
let's do this. I think I got this. Catacombs.
No,
Yeah.
but don't there yet. First go to the pawn shop.
Alright.
Check out the pawn shop. See, actually, there might be something that the pawn shop has that you might want. Go to the pawn shop and, because we're gonna need the hole in the wall, right?
yeah, we do.
Your candy dish is empty.
I am sorry, sir, but I have no more mint. Somebody has eaten them all.
Well, get some more then.
I fear that is impossible. Without the fairy, I can no longer get imports from the other island, and we do not grow mint extract on the Isle of the Crown.
Oh, I hate not getting what I want.
So, trade the, you can talk to him first. Say hi to him. You're a good old buddy.
How fare you, good merchant?
A man my age can only thank the heavens for continued strength, young sire.
And trade your
They call him sire.
your nightingale back. See if you can get something else.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose something in exchange for the items on the counter. Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
So, do you think there's anything there that we can take that might make them less shy?
The
Yeah, the
flute. What's this?
That's the nightingale.
Wait,
Flute,
what is
the paintbrush,
the paintbrush?
and then this thing.
The tinderbox. I think the flute would
Yeah.
do it.
I'll take the flute.
The flute? Very good, Prince Alex. May its music always be sweet. Feel free to trade it back at any time.
Thank you.
Alright, can I try and play it?
Sure.
Alexander plays a lovely little tune on the flute.
That was not one.
Can I play this and then the logic?
Yeah, just see if you can get the hole in the wall and then go to the logic cliffs.
Yeah, because I know what to do for the catacombs. I'm a little shady about.
Alexander sees nothing particularly interesting there.
But
It's like the end.
how do I get
Can
out
I
of
do
this?
the paintbrush part though?
What paintbrush part?
Uncle James?
Yeah.
Did you get something for the flowers? What happened so far? We just got the flute.
You gotta click right on the edge here. Right before it turns into the arrow. Now here's a quicker way to do it. Click the bag. Now click the hand. And then touch the map.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Go to the Isle of Wonder. Isle of Wonder.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
I remember there's a myth that has to do with the Isle of the Sacred Mountains.
Hey people. Hey Owen.
You have milk already, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Go up there, because maybe we can get the baby's tears while we're here too.
In the jar?
Do we already have?
We already have the teapot to put it in, so.
Okay.
No.
I hate Rotten Tomato.
Hold on. Fine.
Really
Owen,
sour.
can you move?
Is the milk or the?
Yeah, that's the milk.
I think you're supposed to give the rotten tomato to the queen. But not yet.
Alexander gives one of the baby's tears a bottle of milk. The other baby's tears seem to resent Alexander's gift for some reason.
Now put it in the teapot.
Where's the teapot? This?
Yeah.
It was flooding a magic teapot.
Alexander collects some of the baby's tears in the old hunter's lamp.
Alright, now play the flute for the wallflowers. See if you can make them a little less shy. I don't think you need to. I think you just click it on.
May I have this dance?
Oh my! Sounds like Minnie Mouse. Sounds like Minnie Mouse.
Alexander stops playing the flute, but the wallflowers and snapdragons continue to dance, caught up in the music and oblivious to everything around them. While the wallflowers dance, Alexander snatches the hole in the wall.
Something new there.
Alexander takes the teacup.
This is a teacup. Remember, we needed a teacup of swamp ooze.
Oh, I thought it was a teapot.
Or see if you can grab some swamp ooze while on the way out. No, like this. You gotta click it right on the edge of the path here. And grab some swamp ooze in that teacup.
So annoying.
Where's the teacup?
Go down.
That part of the swamp is out of Alexander's reach.
Look at like that corner near the dog.
Lazy.
There's no reason to use that object there.
You clicked it on the dirt, not on the swamp.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, there's that.
You startled me. I was just getting some swamp ooze. Well, you certainly won't get it there! That's not swamp ooze! That's swamp slime! He's right, you know. But he could be a little nicer about telling you he's not a very pleasant stick in the mud. Nobody asked you! Be quiet! Oh, the trials of being a mere bump on a log.
Don't you need to get the stick?
Try a different area of the swamp.
Okay.
Try this.
That part of the swamp is out of
right
Alexander's
here.
reach.
Where?
See, no, I just...
That's not swamp ooze! That's swamp sludge!
Sludge?
It's
Why
true.
is it sludge?
He's right. Extremely irritating, but right. Shut up! Shut up! You worthless bump on a log! Oh, the cross that I must bear. Would that I could but avenge this uncalled for abuse.
Try talking to him.
What is he? A stick.
Which one, stick or...
Either one.
Tom!
Perhaps you could toss me some swamp ooze, since you seem to be able to recognize it. I can only reach this bit by the path. Well, hoity-toity, look who's Mr. Wants so much. You think I got a job here passing around precious swamp matter? You should be so lucky. He's an utter waste of oxygen. I'd save my breath if I were you.
Talk
to the bump on it.
on the log.
The log itself has nothing to say.
No, this one. The bump.
Who are you? I'm Bump on a Log, and that's my brother, Stick in the Mud. We've had this thing about each other ever since our childhood. Mom always liked me best. She did not! That is absolutely not true! He's a bit lazy, you see. He's got the only swamp ooze in the swamp right next to him. But do you think he'd move a finger to help you get some? Hardly. He'd try to brain you with it more than likely. His temper's about the only thing that ever gets a workout, and that on yours truly. Oh, like you've moved at all in the last century! Like you're Mr. Physical Activity! Just because I can't reach anything, he thinks he can throw gushy swamp matter at me and just say whatever he likes. If only I could turn the tables on that heckler, he might learn some respect. But as you can see, I'm a mere bump on a log and must be content with my lot.
So you want something to throw.
Oh, shut up! You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn even if you had something to throw. Just shut up! You see how he is?
So he wants something to throw at him. Do you have anything you can throw at him?
Maybe, no.
Rotten tomato.
Oh,
Rotten
let's see if
tomato.
they get in a fight. An eternal fight.
Perhaps I can help you out by throwing a rotten tomato at Stick in the Mud for you.
Don't I need
Really?
Yeah, okay, he's so polite.
I appreciate the gesture, but the swamp is
really
broader
polite.
than it looks. Only a native like myself would be able to hit him from here.
So give it to him.
Could he hear that?
But how is he going
I thought this might come in handy the next time your brother starts picking on you. Aha! Finally, old Bump on the Log's not so defenseless, is he? Hey! Hey! What you doing there? Watch the pulp, would you? Remember all I've given you! The only thing you've ever given me is mud. Take this!
No! Not into the swamp!
He does have arms.
A bump that has arms.
Tomato has arms too.
Hey, okay, I give up.
Is that ooze?
Jeez, sorry. Well, I guess it's not very pleasant having things thrown at you. I'm sorry. You mean it? Really?
Grumpy friend.
Brother. Brother.
Stick in the mud and Bump on a Log, exhausted from the battle, immediately doze off into naps. Rotten Tomato, being equally lazy, decides to join them.
I like Rotten Tomato. Anything else to sell? Get the teacup and put it on Bump on the Log.
Alexander fills the teacup with the swamp ooze.
Okay. Did a lot there. I want to save.
Alright.
Teacup with Bump on the Log. I like that. I come up with great
Oh, I
names.
know.
Save it as.
I know what I'm gonna save it as.
Ooze fight.
Ooze fight.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna.
Ooze fight with a rotten tomato. What is it going to be called? Jake, what are you calling it?
Dr. Phil. I help them settle their problems.
Okay.
Wait.
Mine are better, I think. It should be ooze fight with a rotten
You know what?
tomato.
I'm just gonna do ooze fight.
Let's not get all too crazy with this.
Alright,
This
just
is
say ooze
save
fight.
time. Dr. Phil wasn't bad.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but the I and the L look the same.
Alright, let's go.
Ow. What time is it?
7:58. Alright, so now let's do the logic cliffs.
I think I got
Alexander
this.
pulls out his magic map.
Remember, I'm doing the door.
This might be something that works.
I don't think we're going to get to that tonight. 'Cause it's
No,
like-
I know.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Wait, what door? You'll see.
Okay, people,
I'd
watch
be lucky if we
closely.
even get to the catacombs tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
There
when
appears
we
to
do
be
get
something
to it, it's
etched
mud.
into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to get closer.
Not quite, Owen or Jake.
Really?
It needs to be one letter from each word.
Oh, okay. Well,
Nothing happens.
yes, I know.
There appears to be something etched into the face of the
Yes,
cliff.
okay.
Alexander decides to get close. Huge blocks of stone erupt from the granite cliffs.
What did you spell?
Rise.
Rise.
So what was the riddle?
It was only those pure of heart will be able to rise to the cliffs of logic.
Alexander stares with wonder.
Yeah, read
That's
it out
quite a
loud.
way to welcome a guest, if indeed it is a welcome.
Does that like come
How
with
do
the
I climb
game?
up this?
Like, are you supposed to read it for the game?
Do I just automatically climb up it? Because right now there's a crown.
The steps cannot be moved any further backwards or
To the,
forwards.
to the feet.
I start on this one.
Oh no, Alexander loses his balance.
And
Whoa! 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 Ow! Hey!
Oh, okay.
no, but put it on slow, Uncle James.
I don't think it matters if it's on slow or fast. You just got to be very careful with the way you click.
think that's glitched.
Yeah. It'll disappear though. Let me go to the next screen.
This is very scary.
Can you die from falling on it?
If you go up too high, yeah.
I would save. Wait, did you save?
Here, should I go down and then save? Just so I don't fall?
Save when you get up to the next screen.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh no, Alexander loses his balance.
Does he die from this?
Whoa!
The unforgiving rocks break his long fall.
Oh,
So I'm dead?
I guess you should have saved there. Sorry.
Yeah.
You think?
When was the last? We saved at the
To
spot.
kill us. Oh,
So I'll just
next. That wasn't a very logical step.
Well, we tried.
So from dying, we actually know how to destroy
Alright,
the
so
guard.
I have the couple blues.
Alexander sees no use for that item there.
I put the ooze in, right?
Yeah.
Right before I saved.
How could you get up those stairs?
You have to click it
You have
just
to click it right on.
Rotten
right on
tomato
the
looks
step.
like a fish.
How
What
do you know
the
when you're right on the
Oh my god.
Do you want me to do the clicking and you do the riddling?
Yeah, sure.
Because I'm really good with the clicking.
Alright.
Yeah.
My left wrist really hurts.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
I don't know what to. It hurts because you fell off your bike. I mean, I can't fix that.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
You know why it hurts? Yeah. It hurts so that you don't do it again.
There appears to be some
We already know what it is.
huge blocks of stone erupt from the granite cliffs. Alexander stares with wonder. That's quite a way to welcome a guest, if indeed it is a welcome.
Did you guys save?
I'm saving right now. I think we already have logic cliffs here, so I'll save over it.
Prince is not meant to climb.
Are you? It's way higher. Logic clips.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
All right, a master of languages will.
Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Remember when you were reading the chapter? What did it say? A master of languages will what?
Succeed.
It's 4 letters. A master of languages will.
Help!
Master of languages will soar.
Okay, so how do you spell soar in the languages of the ancient ones? Where does it?
Okay.
Where in the alphabet?
That would be.
Thingamajig?
See, I can't see.
And thingamajiggle.
Thingamajiggle, thingamababa, thingamababa, thingamajiggle.
That one?
Okay.
Nothing happened.
Mad face with a mustache.
It's like a biker guy.
Yeah.
Happened. See, you're not letting me see. Mustaches are my thing. I'm
Here
sure I have
somewhere. That's your favorite. That one.
Okay.
And final one. Wait. Oh man.
You
We
clicked the
did.
wrong-
Yeah, we did it wrong.
Well, just tell me what the last one is.
Well, I got this one and another one mixed up because they look just about the same.
Well, what's...
Well, S was supposed to be that one, and that's
Alright,
R.
we'll just say
Which,
the last
well,
one.
which one is the last one? Which one was the one that the other one?
This was supposed to be the last one. This is S. So we have to.
Nothing happens.
We have to.
Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Let me save.
Save as high. Do any of them make you?
Alexander examines.
Some of them do. Yeah. So this is S. This one.
That's S.
S. Which one's O? The mustache, the biker mustache guy.
Yep.
And then A is.
These. The one
That's
on
A.
the side.
And then this is R.
Yes.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
There's so many. And that's the end. What? Is that you?
Alright, let's save here. Alright.
Alexander
what is the riddle
examines
for
the
this?
strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
A four-man standing in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Third one from the left. Down you go.
Third one from the left, down you go.
Alexander gets the feeling that was the wrong button.
What?
Oh, third one from the left.
Oops!
Down you go.
Good thing we saved.
Oh, did you hear that splat?
Good thing we saved.
Oh! Next!
To the
What a
left.
riddle. Stones of stealth. Find a guide to keep your health.
Find the guide. We're reading the guide. And we followed it. Third from the left, down
Alexander
you go.
examines the strange
So don't
etchings in
click
the
the
face of
third
the
from
cliff.
your left. So what's the rest of the riddle?
Alright. The rest in order move you on. So
1, 2, 4, I guess.
That didn't work.
Nothing happens.
Oh. Read the rest.
Alexander
the
examines the
youngest,
strange
the oldest,
etchings
and
in
the
the face of the
second son.
cliff.
Oh, the youngest. So would this
Four.
be the youngest, the oldest, and the second son?
The stone
Okay.
beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
The youngest, the oldest. Did you hear that splat though? That was amazing. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Bow wow. Wow. Flame yawn yawn. I just can't wait to hear that splat.
Alright, now we're on the fourth riddle. See
How
what
many
this says.
riddles are there? 4.
There's 5 challenges.
Alexander
Oh, wait.
examines the
That-
strange
that one
etchings
over
in the
here.
face of the cliff.
Sacred Four. So what are the
I
the
know this,
sacred
I know this,
four?
I know this. Okay. Sacred Four. Oh yeah, I read this. Alright, so would be, I don't know whether it has to be, so the first one would be,
Read on the Ancient Ones chapter. I think tells you what the sacred.
yeah,
Four
I
are.
know what the Sacred Four is.
What is it? I think the caterpillar is one, right?
Yeah, the caterpillar, caterpillar, it says it somewhere. Unicorn, the shark,
What's the symbol
The
for the
sheep.
caterpillar?
I'm looking, owl, cricket,
The owl.
the
Snap.
swan,
What?
the crab,
The owl's
the dolphin, the rabbit. Oh, it's the caterpillar. It's that one.
Okay. I guess the caterpillar because it transforms into a winged creature, and the winged ones.
And then
the ancient ones weren't winged, but they became winged ones later.
yeah, it says. Oh, this one means tranquility.
Okay.
Crown, however. Tranquility.
I think the color azure, right? The color
Yeah, azure. Yeah, azure.
Which one's that?
Wait, what's the azure look like?
It's
Blue.
blue. Alright, charcoal, pearl gray, sable, ogre, olive, white, red, orange, green, brown, beige, gold, black. Azure is biker face with a mustache.
Okay.
Alright, and then the other one is air.
Okay. Yeah, because they wanted to learn to fly, the ancient
Alright.
ones.
It says air. Alright.
Yeah, the dolphins know how to fly and the sharks
It says
because they move in the air and in the water. You get me? I get you.
it says
Sky dolphins.
or does it say
They
air?
move in the air.
Cold. Air
Sky sharks.
is
Spacesuit car. It's a holiday.
okay. Can you move the mouse a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh, it's this one. Next to
Holiday.
Which one?
that one. Yeah, no.
The end thing?
Yeah, that.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
Those are
The
four
sacred four are caterpillar, air, azure, and what was it? Tranquility.
tranquility, yeah. Because hold on. Each of the alphabets has an emotion, an animal, a color, and an element.
Well, you got to keep in mind that ones that built the logic cliffs, they were these ancient people that wanted to learn to fly. So the caterpillar was their animal because the caterpillar starts off as a crawling animal that eventually becomes a winged animal that can fly. So that's why it was a sacred animal.
Oh, the fifth one.
The fifth challenge. This is the final challenge, yeah.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
This one's. Hold on.
All silent cry the noble boulders. So this is like the first puzzle. What does it say? What's it say in the book?
It's ascend.
Read the whole thing.
Oh, sorry. Only those of the highest order may ascend the cliffs of logic.
So let's spell ascend.
No, wait. Yeah, that's right.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet
that was
trembles
easy.
as more steps emerge from the granite
You
cliffs.
did it, Jake. Great job.
I suggest saving just in case you fall, because you'll hear an awesome splat if.
Yeah, we're pretty high now. I'm just saving over logic cliffs. Alright, Jake, you can take over.
Yes! Who is that guy?
Alexander finds himself finally at the top of the cliffs.
Let's take a look at how
Exhausted,
his
he
eyes are.
steps over the lip of the plateau and stands.
Yep,
You make such an effort to climb the cliffs, young man.
The winged ones who live on this island have the power of flight.
Yellow.
Shiny.
You could have it too, if you'd only eat a berry from this magical flying nightshade bush.
What the heck? I'm doing good, lady.
See? The sweet berries will make you float like a petal on the wind. Try some.
You need to learn that this guy, every time you see someone...
The huge doors are locked tight.
Don't do
Somebody obviously wants to keep something
talking to
out
me.
or something in.
That lady?
Hey guys.
Come, stranger, trust me. Think of what I'm offering you.
Yeah, poison.
But who are you, matron?
Who cares? I mean, I am only a poor old woman who wishes you well, handsome stranger. Think of me as your grandmother, if you like.
How can this plant give the power of flight?
Listen, son, I'll be happy to answer any questions you like, but only if you at least taste these delicious berries. Young man, you offend me. I try to help you and you insist on being rude.
Should I try to talk to her again?
If you want. Right.
Should I say it first?
It won't hurt to talk.
How can this plant give the power of flight?
Listen, son, I'll be happy to answer any questions you like, but only if you at least taste these
Save before you
delicious
try the plant.
berries.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
How odd.
She disappeared
The
anyway.
old woman just disappeared in a cloud of smoke.
Like
Perhaps
the
those
other
berries
two.
are even more powerful than she led Alexander to believe.
Yeah.
Now I have to figure out where to go to get in there.
Go up. Go in the direction of the only path there is.
Or you can go in that hole by the plant.
But I might end up eating the plant.
No, you won't, because you don't have that finger.
Just don't click on the plant. Or save before you do it.
But if
I double click on what?
Or you just click on top, Sacred Mountain. Isle of the Sacred Mountain.
or you can
On
do
top of
plant.
mountain.
No, do plant. No. Top of the mountain.
Top of the sacreds. I'll just put that down.
Okay.
Since they're called the Sacred Mountain. Should I try it, people?
I saved.
You just saved, you might as well.
You don't have to.
Alexander decides to try some of the black berries on the plant. A bitter taste fills his mouth. His stomach convulses in pain. As the poison takes effect, Alexander is left wondering if this is the kind of flying the old lady meant.
I just tried something.
Sit down again.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
All the evil
And then there's some land I have for sale on the death bogs of Tamir.
to make you the wrong, to make
There you go.
Alright, so now we know what happens when we eat the berries, people. Don't eat strange berries that a strange old lady gives to us. Or
with glowing eyes.
Go in the cave first.
In
before you go
fact,
there.
don't listen to anybody with yellow eyes.
No, don't walk in front of it. Use the hand on it.
but I might end up eating berries.
Just don't click on the book.
Contacts
Click in the hole.
This?
Yeah.
Alexander crawls through the small opening in the rock.
Wait, why'd you have to log back out?
I just wanted
Alexander finds
fix the
himself
audio.
in a dark
Why does it
cave.
feel like we're moving?
Oh yeah, that's right. You need the tinder box. It's too dark.
Since it's so dark, Alexander can't do much
Wait,
inside the
but
cave.
what would I trade in? 'Cause
the flute.
So then I have to...
Well, come back here later.
I know, but then we have to figure out everything else all over again.
No, you don't.
Oh.
Once it's solved, it's solved.
Since it's so dark, Alexander can't do much inside the cave.
I'm trying to get out of the cave.
Click the light.
Alexander crawls back through the passage to the top of the cliffs.
Alright. How do I go down?
Well, don't go down. You can explore up there first. I just wanted to see what was in
Do we need to go into the cave?
Look,
Yeah,
an
there's something
intruder.
you need.
Hold! How did you get up here, human?
I climbed the cliffs.
That is not possible. No one has solved the cliffs of logic in several centuries. And if the cliffs were to be solved, it would certainly not be by a human.
I didn't mean to trespass. I only wanted to visit this beautiful island.
No visitors have been welcome on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain in years. Not since the red and white queens had spies in the guise of friendly visitors steal our island's sacred golden fleece. But
See
we
that?
will not display such foolish trust again. You will have to answer to Lord
They
Azure
said that
and
the
Lady
queens of
Ariel.
the-
They will determine what will be done with you. I
the other
can assure
islands
you,
stole
it
their
will not be pleasant.
Golden fleece. So they think that the queens of the other islands, of the Isle of Wonder, stole their golden fleece. Golden fleece.
With what trickery did you master the cliffs of logic and reach the city of the winged ones?
Only the magic of clear thought, my lord. I meant no harm.
The cliffs of logic. It is the sacred oracle's prophecy, Azure.
Yes, Ariel.
Oh.
It is lucky for you,
Azure?
human, that climbing the cliffs of logic is
Ariel,
part of a
Azure.
prophecy that I cannot ignore. We have just been ordered by Wazir Al-Hazred himself to dispose of any strangers that might land on our fair isle. But the prophecy would have a different fate befall you.
The prophecy predicts that whosoever climbs the cliffs of logic will defeat the Minotaur. The Minotaur has violated our sacred catacombs and eats our young in sacrifice. Our own daughter, Lady Celeste, was taken there only this morning as his most recently demanded offering.
A dilemma, then. Whom shall I obey in regards to your fate? The oracle or the crown? But since Al-Hazred did not dictate how I was to dispose of intruders, and since you cannot possibly survive the catacombs, your imprisonment there should serve both purposes quite admirably.
I will not resist you in this, my lord. I shall do my best to save your daughter.
First, I must tell you that the catacombs are a labyrinth of rooms, a place of exceeding danger. You will need many tools and clear wits to survive it.
Azure, he must be allowed time to prepare for the task, if only in the slight chance that he could actually save our Celeste.
Oh, very
It's a
well.
sword.
Intruder, my
Thread.
guards will take you to the beach.
Is this the
Prophesied
microphone?
hero or spy, any soldier must be granted time to prepare for battle. Be warned, if you have the courage to actually return to the Isle of the Sacred Mountain and face your destiny, my guards will have orders to take you to the catacombs on sight.
So
I
they give you
understand,
time to
Lord
prepare.
Azure.
If by some miracle you succeed, human, the prophecy grants you a visit with the sacred oracle. Her powers are mighty, her vision all-seeing. Many of our own citizens would be willing to risk certain death in the catacombs for a chance at a meeting with the oracle. May that thought give you the courage to return.
Oh, I will return, Lady Ariel. You have my word.
There's really only one thing you need, though. I think you have everything. No,
It's like trashy.
you need
The oracle's like.
yeah, like the trash heap in Fraggle Rock.
Yeah.
You really only need the tinderbox to light your way. So just trade your flute in for the tinderbox, and then I think you have everything you need.
Okay, just gonna do my commentary now. So, as most of you may have heard, I was talking about the Legend of Theseus, and if you have ever heard of that legend, you would realize that this is exactly the legend of Theseus. Which in Theseus, a young prince of a foreign land, or I guess, comes and saves a young girl from the Minotaur in the labyrinth. So, hey, Greek myths are my thing.
I like Greek myths too.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please, choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
Tinderbox, this is it?
Yeah.
I believe I'll take the tinderbox.
Very good, Prince Alex. Enjoy your tinderbox and bring it back anytime.
Thank you.
Where'd everybody go?
It's not that they didn't like that I was talking about the myths, so.
No, that's good. That's good. Give a little back to school. Samantha doesn't appreciate the classics.
What, did you get it?
Yeah, now we're ready to fight the Minotaur.
Ticket. Please. Next.
Trick is to open it from the bottom.
Yeah. Like monkeys.
Alexander pulls
Remember
out
last
his
time I
magic
did
map.
that and like all the bananas smushed out. She tried to do it.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Alright.
You don't have to climb the whole thing. You just have to climb the first screen.
I do?
Do we literally need to climb the whole way back up?
No.
Just the first screen.
This is getting scary.
Just the first bit?
Yeah.
And then they'll just fly us back up. Or will it just like crawling to the top?
I'm here.
So, you have chosen to come back and face the catacombs when you could have escaped.
Hold on.
I admit I am surprised. You're either a complete idiot or vain enough to think yourself invincible.
Oh, the cat. Wait, but.
And you are far wiser, I suppose, to leave a maiden to die? To not fight this plague on your own people?
Bravery and suicide are two different things, human. You will have a chance to renounce your choice soon enough, when you lay trembling under the Minotaur's hooves.
We shall see. Thanks for
Do I have
the
to
escort.
be very quick?
We only escort you to your death. May the fates
No,
make it
there's a
quick
map
so
there.
that you do not
Yeah,
have
I
to
see it.
scream long.
Except there's two different maps.
Well, you start here. If I remember correctly. You start here. See this little spot?
The catacomb's entrance door is locked from the outside by the Winged One's guards.
Save a new
It
save.
seems that leaving the catacombs by that door is not an option.
save as big corridor.
Just save catacombs. Don't make long text. It takes too long to write it.
Big corridor. Catacomb. I wonder why they call them catacombs. Not.
Actually, I think this. Yeah, I think you start. I think this is where you start right here. See that? See this little box here? Yeah. I think that's where you start.
Wait. Are the boxes, what are the boxes? The rooms or the walls?
The rooms.
So, now how do I
Watch out for the black areas. Cause go up. Let's see what's up there. I just want to. Alright, so maybe.
You should save.
We just saved. Okay, so I think you started here.
Alexander hears the distant sounds
So I
of a
think you're
wild
up here
animal
now.
somewhere in the maze of rooms.
I think you're up here now. This area.
Guys, I think we should save.
We just did. We just saved.
Alright. This is very dangerous stuff.
Yeah. So now you're here. So you see how this path goes in this direction?
Looks like I have. Wait, it depends on the way I'm facing.
Alexander hears a low growling, so faint as to seem born of his fired imagination rather than of any living creature.
Wait, so which way would I go? Right or forward?
I would explore the whole thing because there might be stuff you need for later.
I can't
So
tell.
explore the little areas first. So maybe go right first and explore that little area.
I don't want to. Do I have to explore the skeletons to find stuff?
There might be things on.
Somewhere, far off into the catacombs, the sounds of hooves faintly echo.
Minotaur. Minotaur has hooves.
So.
You can look at him. Use the eye on him.
Niches in the wall form stone burial beds. Ancient bones lie crumbling on the unyielding rock.
Alright, I'm very scared, but.
Okay, so now you're here.
Alexander hears the distant sounds of a wild animal somewhere in the maze of rooms.
What is it?
This looks like the only way.
You can also go down.
Wait, James.
But if you look on the map, it's all black down there.
James, what is it?
Why can't I go to the black areas?
Look what happens. Save before you do it, but look what happens when you go down. Use a different save, though. Well, actually, it doesn't matter if you just save.
If you think I'm drinking wine, it's called ginger ale.
Okay.
I double clicked it.
That means you're saving over. That's fine. Just remember where you are.
Alexander hears a low growling, so faint as to seem born of his fired imagination rather than of any living creature.
Won't let me go down.
It's because you're missing it.
My mom doesn't consider the
You gotta click in the middle.
Somewhere, far off into the catacombs, the sounds of hooves faintly echo.
Wait, it's a minotaur?
You gotta click like this, see?
James, is it a minotaur?
Has to be, yeah, here. And you always click to the side. You gotta click here. There.
As he walks through the doorway, Alexander gets a very bad feeling about this room.
So that's what the black area means.
Literally dead ends.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
Don't just wander, Alexander. Let your conscience be your guide.
Use the guidebook.
Look, I just wiped this thing clean.
What? If you drink ginger ale and there's literally
something that you need here.
1 centimeter left, don't put it back in the fridge. Just drink it all.
Alexander doesn't want to disturb that skeleton. He seems to have all his bones intact, and it'd be a shame to break up the set. Alexander doesn't want to disturb that skeleton. He seems to have all his bones intact, and it'd be a shame to break up the set. Alexander picks up the skull.
To charm the,
Creature of the night. Yeah, we need a skull full of embers.
Who's
We
the
got
creature
skull.
of the night?
Well, we don't know yet, but we might need that skull for later.
oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
What if it's the Minotaur?
Take a minute to
It's daylight creature.
What is a Minotaur?
Mouse.
What is a
So, let's go out this way.
A minotaur is a bull creature.
It's a bull slash
Alexander
man
hears a low growling,
slash man.
so faint as to seem born of his fired imagination rather than of any living creature.
Third man.
Wait, what's the first word?
Bull, lion, man. Man, bull, lion.
Man, bull, lion, bull, lion, man. Man, bull, lion,
Okay, save here.
lion, man. Lion, man.
This is a puzzle. You might need to use the guidebook to
Save.
solve this.
Should I use a new one or just...
It's up to you.
Puzzle.
There's a trap floor. Look at the floor here.
Yeah, I see that. Alright, wait. Oh! I saw this somewhere. Okay.
Look at the pictures on the floor.
Yeah, I know how to do this.
James, can you help me up
Alright. I'm gonna save right here, but...
Alexander feels the tile he's standing on shift beneath his feet. Uh-oh! Three spikes and you're out.
Oh my god.
He did it
Okay, I get
and then
this.
he literally just like went flat. He's like, wait, what happened? So he
Alexander
stepped
feels
on
the
wrong-
tile he's standing on shift beneath his feet.
Look.
Uh-oh! Three spikes and you're out.
This applies for two things. Here. You want me to read you the riddle, guys?
Yeah.
3 roses laid upon the bower, a scythe for who cuts the flower, a crown a dove most noble race, thy bones makes sacred this dread place.
So use the eye. Look at the floor. Let's see what the pictures are.
I see 3 roses.
An image of a rose has been carved into that tile.
3 roses. So do you see 3 roses lined up?
1,
Yes.
2, 3.
What's the one right to his right? To Alexander's right.
That's...
The one to his right. To Alexander's right.
Yeah, I see.
Look at it. Use the eye.
That's a rose, isn't it?
Okay.
An image of a rose has been carved into
Why
that
don't you
tile.
why don't you walk on those 3 roses?
But that's what killed me.
No, you walked on the rose to his left.
Alright, let's try this.
Again.
Okay. Now that rose. Now the rose.
No.
This one?
No.
There's another rose.
Jake, it's right in front of you.
To the diagonal
Jake,
left.
right in front of you.
This?
Alexander.
No, that's right there.
Oh, right there.
Okay, so 3 roses lay upon the bower. What's the next line?
A scythe for he who cuts the flower.
So a side. So there's
Grim
2
Reaper has
sides.
a scythe.
So which one of those is a side?
1, 2.
So which side do you think we should step on?
Cuts the flower.
One by the
Well,
flowers.
they're both next to roses.
Well, we should probably get to the one that's closer to the door on the other side, right? So let's try.
So the one to Alexander's right?
Yeah, let's try that one. All right, so far so good. What's the next line?
A crown, a dove, most noble race.
So is there a crown?
Yeah. Crown is right here.
Okay.
Alexander feels the tile he's standing on shift beneath his feet.
Well, at least I know what to do.
Three spikes and
No,
you're
but
out.
I'm gonna do the logic.
He wants to do the
And you're
catacombs.
out.
Because I know the myth of the Minotaur.
He spent a lot of time reading the book. He gets rewarded for reading this book.
No, I know, but he's just been. The next row. Ice cream truck.
Alexander feels the tile he's standing on shift beneath his feet.
So late.
Uh-oh.
God.
Oh my God.
Three
stop it
spikes
here.
and you're out.
Ice cream adventure.